Okay, so the market is collapsing today and we see many stocks losing important support levels, and the indices are very close to their turning points as well. It feels like it is now or never, because if the market continues to fall, we could see a bearish reversal ahead, in which case we will look for lower levels. However, as we will see in this video, there is no reason to despair and panic. In fact, this is a very technical move, and that's exactly what this channel is about: analysis without bias, looking only at the technical evidence. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, the SPY is trading around a very critical turning point. We just retested this double support area over here, above the 21-day EMA and above the 574, the previous top level, the previous all-time high, which, guess what? It is working today as a support level again. Another example of the principle of polarity in technical analysis. Previous resistance levels are gonna work as future support levels and vice versa. Right now, apparently, the support level is working on SPY. So if you ask me, Nathan, is there any chance that SPY will avoid a bearish scenario over here? Yes, there is. However, we need to react as soon as possible above this double support level. This is the most important turning point for the SPY, because by losing this support level, we could trigger a top signal. We could materialize a top signal on the weekly chart, suggesting a sharper correction ahead. What's more, we are gonna technically reverse the bull trend on the daily chart as well. In this scenario, what to expect next on the SPY? If this scenario materializes, the 565 is going to be our next technical target, all right? Because it is the previous top level over here seen on the weekly chart, and again, it is acting as a support level for us over here on September this year, all right? So it is gonna be our next major support level. However, we need to lose this double support level first, all right? This is gonna be the main difference between just a pullback to our support levels and a crystal clear bearish reversal on the daily chart, all right? This is our main game changer over here. 574 near the 21-day EMA. So far, the support level is working nicely, so apparently the situation is still under control. The bias is still bullish on the daily chart, but we need to pay attention to this key support level, all right? Because, well, it is always important to monitor the most dangerous turning points in any stock, all right? So this is gonna be our main support level on the SPY. The QQQ is, on the other hand, the QQQ is already losing the 21-day EMA. What's more, it is trying to materialize a bearish pivot point already by losing the previous support level, because it is materializing a lower high, lower low, as we can see here. This could be a technical bearish reversal chart structure on the QQQ, suggesting that we could seek lower levels. Our next technical target over here is 477. Nathan, is there any chance we could recover from here? Yes, because after all, we are still very close to the 21-day EMA area, all right? So if we see a very good, but it must be a very good bullish reaction, all right, as soon as possible above this 21-day EMA. If we don't see such a reaction as soon as possible, we are gonna technically reverse the bullish bias on the daily chart, suggesting a sharper correction to the 477, all right? Meanwhile, we see Nvidia over here, after renewing the all-time high yesterday, right now we see it crashing more than 3% over here. It is a quite massive drop. However, the trend is still bullish, because we are still making higher highs, higher lows, all right? We don't see lower highs, lower lows yet, and as far as I know, we could easily correct to the 21-day EMA, or even to the $130 again. And this is it. The bullish bias will remain intact. any pullback to one of these support levels could be just another buying opportunity for us. However, if we lose this support area, then alright, Nvidia will officially reverse the bullish sentiment over here, possibly retesting lower levels on the weekly chart, like the 21-day EMA over here, which right now is below the $120. It is gonna be a very sharp drop, but I do see Nvidia still maintaining the bullish bias as long as we stay above our critical support levels. It is quite annoying to see such bearish reaction below the previous all-time high, below the previous top level over here. I do understand that, but so far it is still maintaining the bullish bias. So the most important support area for us next is the 130, all right, along with the 21-day EMA, because only by losing these support levels, Nvidia will actually reverse the bearish sentiment. All right, so far this is not an extremely dangerous, impressive top signal. It is not like Sofi, for instance. Let me share a quick example to you guys over here. Sofi is actually trying to materialize a very dangerous top signal below the 1049, the previous top over here from December 2023. All right, so this is way more dangerous than what we see on Nvidia, because not only because it is a clearer top level, but because we are very far from our support levels, like the 21-day EMA, like the $9.18 over here, the previous top level, our previous resistance level over here. So if we see a correction over here, it is gonna be sharper than Nvidia. All right, what we see over here is a possible bearish Harami candlestick pattern, or could be even a below the stomach candlestick pattern. And of course, guys, I teach you all these signals and reversal patterns and how to trade them in my ebook on technical analysis, available for free. Then take a look at our educational project, the 5% project, where we put our strategy into practice every single day. With us, you will learn to be a consistent and profitable trader, because you will learn to trade using strategy, using the technique. Just take a look at our website. The link is in the video's description, all right? So far, we see a bearish reaction. Any pullback to our support levels could be just another buying opportunity. So let's watch out for these two key points over here on Nvidia. Now, Tesla, on the other hand, Tesla is already bearish because we are making lower highs, lower lows. We are below the 21-day EMA. The 21-day EMA is pointing downwards. If we lose our previous support level over here, we're gonna just materialize another bearish pivot point. The $200 area is going to be our next technical target. And of course, the fact that it is reporting earnings today just makes the situation even worse, all right? Because the volatility is supposed to increase a lot over here. But if you ask me, if we were to see an opportunity soon, it is going to be in Tesla, all right? Precisely because the volatility will increase. So right now, let's pay extra attention on what's going on over here in Tesla stock earnings today, all right? Tomorrow is gonna be a very interesting day for Tesla. And by the way, I'm not gonna record any video tomorrow, all right? I'm so sorry, guys, because tomorrow I will be very busy. So I'm warning you guys today, tomorrow, I'm not gonna record our daily video, all right? But this is the exception, because we are here every single day, all right? Every single day, we are here together, studying the market, analyzing our stocks, except for tomorrow. Tomorrow, there will be no video, all right? Now, AMD is right now clearly bearish. It is rejecting every single bullish attempt over here. 2 days ago, we tried to materialize this hammer candlestick pattern. However, this hammer wasn't even triggered, and we lost its hammer's low. And right now, we keep heading down. We keep moving to our next technical support level, 148 and 1 cent, all right? This is gonna be our next technical target, our next support level that could hold AMD's price. However, on the weekly chart, we are still trying to maintain the bullish bias because we are still making higher highs, higher lows. All right. If we find a support level at 148 or above above the $130 again, we could just materialize another bottom higher than the previous bottom just to make another bullish leg over here. So any support level, any bottom signal around its support level over here could be very interesting. AMD is going to report earnings in 6 days, so let's watch AMD very closely next week. And right now the situation is quite delicate over here on Palantir. This one is not dropping that much today, alright? Less than 1% the moment I'm recording this video, of course. It is quite stable, it is quite okay. We don't see any meaningful, weird, incredible movement, which is quite impressive, because when we take a look at this heat map over here, we see many stocks collapsing way more than 1%. Apple minus 2.79%, Nvidia more than 3%, Amazon 2.5%, Meta more than 3% as well. Look at McDonald's over here. Guys, McDonald's. A very low beta stock, incredibly slow, incredibly boring, dropping almost 5% today. Guys, McDonald's, just like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, right, and the other stocks, this company over here is very, very slow. It is dropping 5% today, all right? It is massive. It is one of the most boring stocks, along with Berkshire Hathaway, etc. And yes, I know it is Berkshire Hathaway, but I will say Berkshire Hathaway because if Frodo Baggins lives in the Shire, it is Berkshire Hathaway. I'm so sorry, all right? Now, speaking of Frodo, Palantir is on the verge of reversing the trend, because we see possible, not triggered yet, bearish reversal chart structure over here, a bearish pivot point on the daily chart. The key point is $40.36. This is our major support level, which is very close to the 21-day EMA, by the way. So if we trigger this bearish reversal chart structure on the daily chart on Palantir over here, we're going to materialize a top signal on the weekly chart as well. And seeing a top signal on the weekly chart could be quite dangerous, because we are materializing a top signal just below the $45, the previous all-time high from January 2021. Again, right, for the second time, we are retesting this key resistance level and making a top signal again, all right? This is a two towers chart pattern, all right? Speaking of Lord of the Rings, this is a classic two towers on Palantir stock. This must be one of the most beautiful chart patterns ever, right? Two towers on Palantir stock. Amazing, right? So if we see this pattern materializing over here, we could expect a pullback to the 21-week EMA. We could drop for weeks over here until our next technical support level on the weekly chart. So Palantir must stay above this double support area on the daily chart in order to avoid our Lord of the Rings, the two towers chart pattern over here on the weekly chart. Let's see how it is going to behave, because earnings in 12 days, all right? It is going to increase the volatility, so we need to watch out for these key points very closely for now. And of course, I'll be here every single day, so consider subscribing, because no one else here on YouTube is going to teach you guys technical analysis using Lord of the Rings as a reference, all right? So subscribe to this channel, click the like button to support me as well. Thank you very much. See you guys Friday. Stay safe. Bye-bye.